Wow! Ow!
Hello, I'm Redmoon. And I'm Bluemoon. And today we decided to start off the new year by looking at our old sketchbooks.
All of these.
A decade of drawings right here.
Wait, let's give you a preview real quick. Look at this.
Ew, great.
Gross,
yeah.
gross, cannot do that.
That's what we're going to be saying the whole time we're filming this video.
But we hope you come along
Yeah.
for the ride. We are partially inspired by BTS's song Black
Yeah.
Swan. Not really. We're going to do this anyway because it's fun to look back at old sketchbooks. But, you know, if you want to move on to the future and into the next decade, we kind of, you know, think it's a good idea to look back into the past.
Yeah.
To see why you started, just like that BTS
Yes,
song.
for the ride of us cringing and dying of laughter because some of these are really funny. We previewed them and oh my god, that's all we gotta say. So let's begin looking.
Alright, so here are all of our sketchbooks from newest to oldest. These two books right there, the sunflower one and the wave one, they were drawn in 2012 and we were about 11 in 2012. So it goes from 11 years old to present day. The bottom row are my sketchbooks and the top row are Redmoon sketchbooks right there. We're gonna start with those and we picked the best out of that little pink container because there's a lot of them in there and a lot of them are really incoherent and hard to read, but we just picked the best ones out of there to show you. So let's start with those. Do you know how some people believe that other people in this world are born with talents that they're naturally just able to do better than others? I don't necessarily believe that. I believe that you're born with the passion or drive to do something, not necessarily the talent to do something because,
So talented.
pure talent. I was more like born with the drive to like sit down and do this, not necessarily the talent to be able to make it look good.
Yeah.
I mean, I could flip through this one all day. This is like one of the oldest ones I have, but
Look, we always used to do big empty rooms, so this
Right.
would be like the wall, and then
the scene would all be down
bring
here.
this close. This is the scene, right? I don't know what's going on in
There's
this.
a Christmas tree in this corner, a dinosaur, a cat, a fishbowl, a couch. That is a couch right there.
That's a
dog.
tall couch,
Other
and just
half
the word Christmas.
Wow. We're gonna show you how we used to draw. Oh God. Okay. I just
Look at their eyes.
children on the corner. What the? We'll show you how we used to draw people when we were really young. All right.
So this is a really old drawing. I think this is a folder. I'm not really sure, but this is a person right here. That's okay. So let me give you
Give you the anatomy lesson of the people we used to draw.
Here's the body, right? That's the circle. Here's the eye, nose, and mouth. Just that line. Here's his hair. Here's his legs, and here's his arms. So that's how we used to draw people.
This is how I draw adults. I just make them taller and just give them like legs. I used to draw a lot of animals. I don't know why. Like I found a lot of storybooks I made, and they're all about animals, like humanoid animals.
Is that a mouse?
I think
that a
so.
mouse?
It's something in a bed. I don't know what is. Oh,
my God.
it's one of those like comfortable rides where you sit on a chair. Oh, you have to show them your trilogy of stories. They're all the same.
So we got ghost hunters plus kids, and then next we have pirates adventures plus kids. Arrgh. Last but not least, designers plus kids.
So what was
Perfecto. In case you didn't know, that's what designers say. All of them say that.
So what
They
was the
can
basic story of the trilogy of mini books you've had? I know it followed 3 main characters.
So I don't remember this. I looked through them before we started this video, but basically all of these stories follow these 3 kids. Introduce them in the Ghost Hunters story. So all the stories start out with this main character, Chris. She goes, "We are the Ghost Hunters, John, Chris, and Tom, the whitest names ever. We travel to the most weirdest places, great grammar, no periods or capitalizations, meet new people, interview them. But the best part is, we hunt ghosts. This time we're gonna go to it would be actually, old farmhouse in Texas, spelled wrong.
So
Enjoy the scary ride through the story."
Wow.
Basically, they argue and they're talking and they went to investigate this guy. Look at him.
He tells them a story.
About what ghosts he saw, and then suddenly the story cuts to Chris got out of the bathtub. So she imagined that whole thing while she was in the bathtub. So she's not actually a ghost hunter.
Plot twist.
But she does have those friends. They always do weird challenges throughout all 3 of these stories. It's like she imagined that they were something cool, like a pirate or a designer or a ghost hunter, and then her friends come over and then they mess around and do some dumb challenge, and then they go out to eat, there's them doing weird challenges.
Yeah.
But then they go out to eat, and then they see the farmer or something. Like in this one, the farmer comes to their door, so it's almost like her story's like real.
Yeah.
It's like that's my complicated plot, but it's the same plot for all three of these stories, and they kind of make no sense because the grammar sucks really bad.
Yeah.
Like, let's do an outfit tour here. So
Right, the designer outfit.
here's their
Like,
designer
gorgeous.
outfit. Look at his hair.
Wow.
John, Chris. Obviously, she's a fashionista.
Obviously.
And nothing says fashion like a beret that looks like the stem of an apple. So.
Yes.
Last but not least, the pirate outfit tour here. I don't know what they're standing on, but they're in water and there's some fish, goldfish. We love the trilogy of blank plus kids.
Chris, John, and Tom. Oh yeah.
In for more, never.
The last super old one I want to show is one called TikTok. Something.
And not the app.
Yes.
That's the zebra's name.
That's the zebra's name. TikTok. TikTok is being born. Wow.
Born? Oh, born. My bad. TikTok's being born. That's her mom. If you can't tell by mommy at the bottom.
She looks like a snake.
That's mommy's zebra.
TikTok is born. She's born now. They both look like snakes. They're laying down. That's a stylistic
Wait, oh
choice.
my god, look how long her mom is. Yeah.
TikTok is sleeping. Got sleeping to her mom.
She's sleeping to her. Wow, TikTok's pretty
She's
big
learning
out
to
there.
walk, I guess.
She looks like a washboard.
She does.
They have legs now
They
also.
ran home. Something. They're decorating Christmas tree now. She looks.
Wait, at least
TikTok looks way shorter in this one than she did in the previous panel.
TikTok, look at her. She's like throwing her up there. Get to the top of the tree.
Like what?
Whoa.
What kind of tree is this? They are going to bed. This time, I don't know. She shares a bunk bed with her mom. I don't know. And then it's supposed to be Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and the mom's like so happy it's Christmas, and she's more happy than TikTok.
She gotta get those presents.
Like she didn't put them there. Like I can't believe this is the most legible story I could find. Wow, such an intriguing plot. She was born. She decorated for Christmas, and they had Christmas a Christmas party. That was it. Like
With just her and her mom in her
yeah,
bunk bed.
that's it.
Wow.
Love that. All right, that's it for the really old ones. Let's move on to when we actually got into drawing in sketchbooks.
So these two are our next oldest sketchbooks. This is Blue Moon's, this is mine. I think these were 2012, so Jake the dog is the first thing you see.
I like how short her arms are. Look at that.
A quick lesson in anatomy, your fingers are supposed to go down to here. This ain't this. Someone just cut off half her
Like,
arm.
where's her elbow? Where's her elbow?
Yeah, how does she bend her arm? Is she just like... Oh, a love story. She dropped her books. Oh my god.
And he's like levitating in air trying to get
And
in.
he's like a skater boy. I didn't know how to draw people kneeling down, so this is the best I could do. Those Ruby Volume 1 background characters. Candy. Oh, we're gonna skip past My Little Pony OC. Okay, we're skipping past that. I said we're skipping past that. Oh no! Skipping past My Little Pony phase. Oh god. Oh. No one had a phase like that. Not me. Alright, but look at this cute little pet shop. We used to have one of our oldest videos on our channel was the randomness show with this OPS. I drew my character. I kind of missed the randomness show, but I'm never going to make another episode, so let's zoom in on this. I didn't make her tall enough for the table, so I just gave her an imaginary diagonal stool to stand on with scrub brush.
Like, why did you draw her legs tag?
I don't know. And why is her makeup on the table? This is when we tried tracing, so we messed up so bad because we actually had Sharpies, like actual thick Sharpies, and that would not work out. Wow, school model.
You tried to do Sharpies?
Honestly, I could make this outfit look good if I redrew this. In some random pages, I actually whip out a really good drawing.
Right, for
This
the
is
time
one-
at least.
She's kind of creepy. Don't look at her face, but her hair looks nice. And this is the dark time where I made Monster High OCs. This is Nirvana Spectrum. This character that she's friends with is an OC Blue Moon maid. We really thought this out. Kind of cringy, but also kind of good at the same time compared to any other drawing in this sketchbook.
Right.
So. Oh, and here's another one. Zextra Sparks, daughter of the witch.
It's funny we made them 16. We were probably like 12 here, and we thought that was so old.
And, I remember my mom was really proud of these next drawings coming up, and she would show people, and they'd be like, wow. But really, they were like, these are really ugly. So, Look at him. Trash bag.
I love you. You have a trilogy in your sketchbooks to just like put names on shirts are just really weird.
Hey, you're acting like you also didn't do that.
I mean, I did, but you just put like the weirdest words on them.
I think there was a story behind this guy and why his shirt said trash pack, but I don't remember, so this picture out of context just looks really weird, and why his finger's so broken. No idea.
Oh my
But-
god, a broken heart with stitches. That's so
my God,
edgy.
she's so edgy.
The
Also-
stereotypical hair in front of the eye too.
Yeah, like she in her one hand behind her back. Also, like, what? Oh, there's a
e-boy.
TikTok e-boy before I knew what TikTok e-boys were. He has hair covering his other eye and hands behind his back, so... Oof. Wait. Oh, let's zoom in on that one.
What we thought was an edgy tattoo.
I thought that was so edgy. Wow, look at her shoulder. If you can't tell, anime eyes.
This is so edgy. Okay, and
Wow, and a skull on her shirt.
and
some
the
chains.
striped gloves that you actually had in real life.
Yeah,
You still have them? Redmoon used to wear these to school actually because she thought she was so edgy. You're slowly morphing into this girl in present day. You have red hair now.
Don't call me out, but I used to wear these, and my one teacher yelled at me for wearing them, and I was always afraid to walk by our class with these on, but I'd still wear them anyway.
She's like, don't wear gloves in school. You're like, these aren't gloves, these are fashion.
It's fashion, you don't understand. I think that's enough of this. Let me just see.
Oh,
Wait, we're gonna
Okay,
find hang on.
What, the reason we wanted to show you the sketchbook, hang on.
The piece of resistance. Let's just and the city's burning down in the background, but she's there living her best life.
She's so edgy.
Wow.
Wow.
Disgusting. There's a science girl with her hands behind her back again. I specifically remember the teacher who told me to take those gloves off complimented me on this, and I felt so special, but this picture is really ugly, and why did she lie straight to my face? And here's Slash.
What you
And
thought was
rock
cool?
on, dude. Yeah. Okay, my suffering's over.
Okay, yeah.
Just okay.
Okay, so moving on to my sketchbook, it's not gonna be any better. In fact, they're probably gonna be the same. I draw lighter too, so it's hard to see a lot of these drawings.
Oh yeah, also every character that we've drawn in this sketchbook has those eyes, and we took that from a drawing we saw on Facebook / Jake's eyes from Adventure Time. We didn't know how to draw eyes, so we were like, we're just gonna steal someone else's eyes. So that's what we did.
How we drew. That's how we drew eyes. See, this is the first time I was trying to figure out anatomy of a girl, so I was like trying to figure it out, and I remember Redmoon trying to help me. I couldn't do it. I remember I tried redrawing this guy so many times that it's just like all blurry and smudged. This shirt says mustache overload. That was the 2012s, definitely.
Overload.
We all went through a mustache phase for some reason.
We thought mustaches were weird. Remember that?
Yeah. Candy shop. Let me see.
Okay. Oh right, there's this.
That's my randomness show character. Alright, this is the same page where I tried using a straight up Sharpie to trace them and it didn't work out. Like, we knew it wouldn't. I drew
Oh my god, Kit's nose.
Oh
no.
Kind of, like, from here, it's okay. That's all I'm gonna say. So this is Flare Steam, the girl that was friends with that, ghost. This is my Beetlejuice Monster IOC, Crystal Juice, her name is. She's daughter.
But the thing is, we've never watched Beetlejuice when we drew this. We're a fake fan.
Oh, here's a script from one of our older videos.
Oh, the Calling Moon. We used to write all of our lines down on paper instead of on the computer. And we used to do this for music videos too, actually. You know, our old LPS music videos. We didn't have like a phone or an iPad we could take outside. So we used to write the lyrics down to the song that we were making a music video for on a piece of paper and take it to wherever we were filming it. And try remembering how the beat of the song went while we're filming. It was literally horrible.
That's
I
why
wanted
the
to
videos
scream.
were like timed pretty badly because we didn't actually play the song, we were filming it. Girl, oh, here's where I get into the edgy category.
Hair covering eye
I
phase.
think originally this was meant to be a girl, but some people thought this was a guy when I drew it. And I was kind of offended.
But obviously you can tell it's a girl.
Obviously. Oh, here's another girl. I really liked her for a really long time. She's so bad. She also has her hands behind her back and the signature hair covering her eyes. Just take a look at all of their fashion. Like, I'd give them really long shirts and I'd have to fill the space in with like a design. So like in my future sketchbooks, just like really watch out for the designs that like I made on people's shirts, because like this is supposed to be camo print. What is that? Oh, this is in line with Redmoon's drawing with the girl with the striped gloves. We started getting into anime and we're watching more curly videos on YouTube. And this is the first drawing I drew that was inspired by anime. And it's like one of the first colored pages in here. This is where I attempted to draw a braid at one point. And can we like talk about how she's sitting down? Like, what?
She just goes. And you also start suffering from Dorito head syndrome.
Yeah, blockhead syndrome. Like, this is going to carry on for a few sketchbooks, sadly.
This blockhead.
And we always started drawing those eyes after that. After we found like a new eye to cling on to. We left this sketchbook with the banger. That's the last page.
The best drawing in the whole thing.
Okay, anyways, on to the next few. We might fly through the next ones because they're all pretty similar.
Look at these beautiful eyes. We found another eye to steal. See some of that. Let's just see some of that. Actually, that one's not that bad.
That's cute.
I like these
Your
pages.
style kind of started having like something there, you know?
And we actually started putting dates in. Oh my god. He's okay. He's the last drawing in the
You
sketchbook.
started evolving a little bit. Like, look at that. You kind of turn it into your own style.
Like, that's alright.
Your style kind of looks like Soul Eater now.
Yeah.
It's probably around the time we watched Soul Eater.
Yeah, like that's Soul Eater.
That moon, definitely.
That's Soul Eater.
Yes.
That's Soul Eater.
Yeah.
So, drew this, right? And I was in class and someone walked by and was like, is that a drawing of yourself? And I'm like, no. But really, I look so emo in middle school. That's really what I look like. But that's basically that ugly thing. What's yours?
Mine is probably, they're very similar. I still suffered from blockhead syndrome. I'm just gonna flip through and like show you all their edgy shirts, to be honest, because like that's the only thing that.
Oh, there's Elf and Death Note.
His eyes are like, woo! I remember I kept redrawing
He's a
this. I thought it was so good.
He's a fish.
I remember I struggled with side views and like body proportions a lot, and I was really struggling with this so hard.
Oh wait, we saw this earlier and we were joking about it. So what does her shirt say?
I remember you're walking into a forest and you get captured by a witch, and they're wearing a graphic tee that says "You belong with me" on it, so you have to stay with them.
She's like a mythical legend with a graphic tee.
Oh my god,
Peace, love, and video games.
It's a girl gamers.
God.
Only gamers allowed here.
Only girl gamers. Keep in mind that the only games we played when we drew this were The Sims. So I don't know what game we thought this was, but
oh, one of my first original C's, I like tried drawing it like a character sheet where I drew the front and the back of her. I thought I was like so professional about it.
I just wanted to show this little special thing right here. This beautiful girl, I was drawing it, and at the end, literally after I colored it, I casually just forgot to draw next. There's our first Draw the OPS challenge. All the way back there.
Love that.
So the main thing about this sketchbook is that I improved on faces and I kind of like developed my own style.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. More cute animals.
Like you can slowly start to see my drawings get a little bit better.
Wait, look. You just drew this cat. We gotta compare this cat that Blue Moon drew in 2015 to these pictures of cats Blue Moon drew
of our cat, Gabby.
So I'm gonna do these two at the same time because they're pretty similar. So let's see. Let me briefly flip through this one. Oh, I started coloring, as you can see. Here's my favorite mob boss, Tony, one of my OCs. This is a cool page. This is like in black and white, and this is in color. I like that. I put a lot of effort in this, but obviously the perspective does not look good.
Yeah.
And like their nose, oof. Like what is that side? What is that? I do not know. Oh, she's so cute. I like her.
Look at that, you're improving.
See, look, like it looks more natural. In like these sketchbooks, I started drawing more from like references. So then actually, I think in my opinion, it's good to draw from references because you learn a lot.
Yeah.
Instead of just trying to draw from your mind, you just keep making the same mistakes. Oh, my favorite. Look at him. He's so beautiful.
This
Okay,
proves
that
that
was
you don't
concerning.
need this proves that you don't need expensive markers to make your drawings look good, because this is drawn using Copics, and the drawings we use now, like we use generic markers and colored pencils.
Yeah, like let me whip out one. Like this, which we showed in a video, is just generic markers from like the dollar store, and it just depends on how you use it.
You didn't feel like doing it last
also,
page?
I don't think it's in this sketchbook, but we were looking through these to get ready for this video, and we found notes we wrote our future selves. Like when I was 14, I wrote a note to myself asking questions about the future, and I read it the other day, and it was so cute. So I just wrote one for my future self from when I'm in college so I can read it. I think that's a cute idea, and y'all should do it. It's so cute.
Alright, this sketchbook is probably my most destroyed because you can see why. I really taped this together. I drew very lightly in this sketchbook. I do not know why.
They're detailed though.
They are detailed, they're hard to see. Oh, I love him. I redrew him recently because I like the idea of him having like a long nose like a swordfish. Do you recognize this at all? Our old logo was actually drawn on a piece of paper. I love this picture. This guy, he's walking up to his like crush's house and he wants to look all nice for her, and he had his like wingman sit on the roof of her neighbor's house and sprinkle like pink like petals on him so he looked really majestic when he went to like walk in her door. I thought it was cute. Like I made little stories even though I wasn't the best at executing them. Alright, and that's that one. Like
we're done. It's just anime
they're all the
characters
same
and
after a
chubby
while.
people.
And here's my other one. I love this page. DIY demon. Create your own demon. All you need is a bathtub and a bunch of these like ingredients. You can make your own demon. Yeah, it's a like demon kit.
Look at his face.
Love that. This sketchbook has like the most improvement, I think. Look at that. Look at that. Like,
that.
see, we're like taking it seriously now. We're improving. Like, let's see, from the beginning of this sketchbook, hiding hands
Right.
to the end.
To the end.
A page of hands.
Like legit a page of hands.
I also have a sketchbook that looks the same.
Oh, there's you redrew Nirvana Spectrum.
Oh yeah, I redrew that girl. I redrew this one recently. Here's the picture I posted on Instagram. Look at that improvement. That's some great improvement.
Right, it's only
right?
like 2 years of a difference.
Yeah, that's crazy. And like, look at that. I'm like not even like cringing anymore because I'm proud of myself. Oh, also in these sketchbooks, we developed our own lettering system, which you'll see on some of our characters' bodies or backgrounds. So like, this is what P's look like, and this is what U's look like. You know, it comes in handy. That's all you gotta say.
You're making a graphic tee and you don't want a cringy saying, so you just put those random like text words over it.
We've
instead.
evolved, okay?
Yeah, that's what it's good for.
Next, I'm gonna go through this one briefly. This one's quite new. I've actually drawn on like every page in this one.
Yeah, and you've actually finished it.
Like, look at this. This was a freshman year of high school.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm a senior in high school. This is the beginning of high school. It's
Oh, it's
Tony
Tony
again. Look
again.
how nice he looks compared to the first time you saw him. Like, look at all that.
Look at he's practicing buildings.
Yeah,
and
look
stuff.
at look at that. Like, how did I do that? I don't even know. Like, I'm so proud. See, like, literally practice makes
There's
perfect.
Tony again.
There's Tony. Look how good he looks. He's a whole snack right there, I swear. But like, literally practice makes perfect.
Like, don't be afraid to use references. I hate artists that say using references is a good way to learn. Like
Like, it really is.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you learn proportions. Look at this. Lelouch. Freaking great anime drawing. I'm proud of that. Like, don't beat yourself up about your art. Some are bad, some are good. But, like, literally, it took us, like, I don't know how many sketchbooks we took out. We didn't count them. But, like, probably 15 sketchbooks to even, like, improve slightly. It's like, look at this. Like, that's crazy. I even covered it up in tape. That's a nice tip. If you don't want anything to smudge, cover it up in tape. That's really it for this one. Like, I had good improvement.
good.
Like, it was good. Like, I'm proud of myself.
So same thing going on, you know, like it's 2017, freshman year, you know, starting to like slowly improve, coloring more, using references, like figuring out what our weaknesses are and trying to improve on them.
Like, that's a reference for perspective, and she did a pretty good job.
Right, like you can tell it's a reference, but like you just need to learn like how to do perspective, so.
But we probably did a sketchbook tour of this, actually. I think we did.
Yeah, we might have.
So we don't need to go through this. You can watch this sketchbook tour if you want to see the rest. This is one of my newest ones. I'm going to briefly show some of it. That's ugly. Why do I start a page out like this? I don't know. But here's like a good anime drawing again, and
We're kind of flying through the new ones because we wanted to focus on some of the old ones, but it's always nice to like,
Oh.
show how we improved. Oh.
this is why you cover pages in tape.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's Christy and John grown up as pirates.
Oh, that's Chris and John
Wait,
growing up
give
as
me
pirates.
that.
Where
Where
is
did
it?
it go? Refresher.
Here's
Here's
Chris and John,
John, okay. This is their pirate outfits.
Right.
This is some pirates now.
Yo.
Whoa.
Yo.
The improvement.
That's
Oh my
actually
god,
the
this
same.
is why you practice. Practice makes freaking perfect.
Literally.
You can see the improvement. Like, I'm proud of that.
Here's my
Bluemoon,
big
second
boy.
to newest.
Some of this are like iffy, like there's some, it goes from really bad to like really good.
We hope flipping through this will show you that not every page is like beautifully colored. That's what sketchbooks are for.
Look at me practicing faces, none of them suffer from blockhead syndrome anymore.
Like, look at that horse.
Look at TikTok, right? And then look at this
Look at this is the updated TikTok, okay?
Yeah.
But that's when we pull out our newest sketchbooks, you can really see where we're at right now.
Yeah.
And last but not least, my newest sketchbook. I'm only gonna show a few because I'm not done with it yet, but look at this scenery. Look at this perspective, right? That's beautiful. Like, that's a person. Like, it's not the best. Like, I can still improve, obviously. I
Right.
don't draw realistic. Like, I can actually draw one person more than once in different poses,
Right.
and they can look like the same person. Like, this is some good. Oop. I don't know if this would get me demonetized, but there's actual anatomy on this page. And that's, oh, and I'm working on a secret project. Ooh, here's a storyboard. Okay, cool.
And here's mine. I'm just gonna flip through it quickly because again, like we'll probably show these eventually when we're all done.
Oh, but the Ruby background characters made a return.
Yeah.
They really did.
I love this. So dramatic drawing. Oh, so cute.
I like the watercolor though.
Yeah, I like how nice it looks. This Instagram picture, I really love her. We did it on vacation, and I drew her really fast, and I'm surprised she looked really good.
Moral of the story, practice. Don't be like, wow, you're so talented. I can never be like you. I can only
Like,
draw
bro,
stick
like,
figures.
what?
Literally practice. Do you see how many sketchbooks it takes for us to freaking do this? From like this to freaking like that. And like that. Like, come on.
that.
That's Blue Moon as herself. That's
Right.
Blue Moon again. Like, look at that.
So really the main purpose of this video was just for us to be re-inspired and re-motivated by our own art. Because for the past few months we've been pretty unmotivated with our drawing. We've just kind of been running out of inspiration. As you can tell when you're watching this video, we got more and more like happy and like excited, and we saw our improvement.
I hope you saw our improvement. You're probably just like, oh my god, like, still pretty ugly. Like,
And sometimes I feel like that, but you know, Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
Every artist, you're never gonna like every picture you make. Honestly, most artists don't like any picture they make, but that's why they keep drawing and improving.
Yeah.
At least that's how I am. I don't really like any picture I make, but I keep doing it because it's fun. That's what art is. Just for the road, let's show this drawing of Chrissy, whatever her name was, I don't remember. Her in bed, sleeping, and then let's compare that to this drawing of someone laying in bed. Obviously, this is a still frame from J-Hope's music video, Daydream. But do you see that improvement? I think I see a little bit improvement. Just a little improvement.
Maybe a little bit.
Blooming, what do you have to show?
Let me see. This is one example I have to show. This girl, the first page of my first sketchbook, to this witchy girl that looks insanely colorful.
But like the improvement though.
Yeah, I don't know, I just thought it was a good idea to start out the new year by looking at our old work just because it just reinforces in our heads why we want to do art so bad.
It did, and I hope that it inspired you to draw and to practice more. You may beat yourself up about your drawings, but you know, you're never gonna get anywhere if you don't keep drawing those crappy drawings.
Right.
You just gotta improve. Okay, you just gotta improve. That's the story of this video. You just gotta improve and practice.
Oh,
And practice and improve at the same time. But we hope you enjoyed. We hope you got a few out of this, you know, chuckles.
We forgot to do a random dance party in our last video of the new year, so we're gonna make up for it right now.
Random dance party! Random dance party!
Bye!